In this video, I will show you how to 4x your submit rate with a pop-up and how to double your revenue with an welcome email and campaign. So 3, 2, 1, go. So brand owners attention, how to easily double your money with emails, okay? I make daily audits for different brands, different niches, and what I see very often, I will explain you in this video, because I thought about, okay, I make this video now for a brand, and now let me show this also to the world out there so they can use my tips I give you for free. 3, 2, 1, go. So first things first, when we come to your website, I actually like how simple and clean it is. That's a thing you always should do for fashion brands, so perfect with that one. Also like this banner on the top, very good. There's some small improvements we can do for the pop-up form. First things first, what is already good is like it's very clean and simple. That is good. Take 50% of your first purchase, makes sense. Subscribe is a thing I would change, because subscribe is more like, I need to subscribe, I don't want to, I just want the 50%. So you can right there unlock your 50%. Also, I would remove the X one, because an X is very easy to click. People know, okay, it's a way. But if you make it harder to click, I will show you in 1 second, then you will definitely increase your submit rate. And also subscribe to our newsletter. I mean, everybody knows we subscribe to your newsletter if we do that, so I wouldn't show it to the people, by the way, look, you do that. And another thing I would do, I would definitely make it way bigger. On a desktop, we look usually for like 50% of the screen. On mobile, is like 70 to 80% even sometimes. So yeah, here is an idea what I have for you. So first things first, again, remove the X for a higher trigger level. What do? No, I pay full price. The X is so easy to press, but no, I pay full price is more showing the customer, the potential customer, look what you will miss out, okay? Then I also implemented more mystery discount, because why? I will also show you in a second. And enter your email to get your mystery discount. Email, tap to reveal. Okay, use an image. You can use any image. You also can remove the image, and we make this one Santa. It's also possible, completely up to you. Okay, clear message, small add-on, because the audience is woman, so that means it was a different text before, so that's not right. Clear message plus change to mystery discount, and I show you why. Make it harder to say no, smarter CDN naming, and full screen pop-up so they can't oversee it. Why? So here, that's what we did for another fashion brand, like some days before. You can here see start day, end date. We had first order £10 off, and then we had the mystery discount, okay? Then as you can see, that's actually crazy. Orders 0, mystery discount 10 orders, okay? This revenue make 1.3k, this one make nothing. And even though you can see here submit rate is 4135, so the difference is like 4x. That's actually insane. And you can see it was even growing even more after time. So I don't know, usually you end A/B testing after like 5-6k of views, but I mean, this was so clear, we ended it and started a new test. So that's small changes that can make a huge impact, okay? Then the next thing, I'm not sure if you're aware about this one. I just wanted to tell you, maybe it's completely unnecessary, but I saw you have activated double opt-in. I just tell you this because 99% of my clients have single opt-in, and that's what I actually would also prefer if I would have a brand, and what I also tell my customer to do if there is no law that you need to do it. But most countries actually, you don't need to do it, even though a lot of people think you need to do it, like Germany, for example. It's still not necessary by law. It's a little bit tricky, that's right, but it's not necessary by law. What is actually the difference? Double opt-in is obvious. By law you're more on the safer side, but never had heard any story about somebody was in front of the law because of this. And the benefit of a double opt-in is you have higher engaged people, obvious, because they need to double opt-in. They need to click again, yes, I really want to do it. The thing is, the list will be way smaller because most people just want to do this step. So that's the benefit of the single opt-in. Obviously, you have a way bigger list, but of course, they're also not that too much engaged. So you need to decide if you want to have more high engaged people or if you want to have a higher list. And most people obviously choose a bigger list so they can send to more people. So next, the welcome email actually is not too bad, to be honest, because the most key things you need to have in an email you already applied. That's in the header to have your discount code. The logo is in. You also have here some other products. I guess that's the best sellers. So it's also not too bad, actually very smart. I would do the same. And also here, shop now, another button so they don't need to scroll. We make it just look a little bit more branded and professional. That's the first thing we did. And we make it easier for the customer to click. Here was just a button, so they need to copy paste, or they just click this button here, and we have the link behind is that the discount code is auto applied, so the customer need to do nothing. And I also would remove thanks you for subscribing to our weekly emails. I mean, they know it, and that's nothing you should tell the customer. They know it already, okay? Then increase your AOV with these bestsellers. You also have this here one, but it's a little bit unclear if I can click it or not. Okay, most people know if there's an underline we can click it, but I mean we can make it easier and make here an add to cart. We could remove this price and for example put their reviews. That's also fine. Some people don't want to put there the prices, and just the revenue, also fine. And what I would also do is we make here a simple reminder. So from the discount code, your 15% of discount code is here. Apply the discount so people again don't need to scroll it up. Maybe they already go here, see these products. Okay, completely forgot. And then the last point, I would add this to every email of yours, is the footer, okay? Because we have here a quick menu. When they're on the end of the email, then again, maybe they delete the email, they don't know what to do. That's again a call to action here. New arrivals, earrings, necklace. That will definitely increase your click rate engagement for the people, okay? And the next email I also did here a redesign for you guys. Looks very good. That's a lot of fashion brands are also doing this, just making an image, a little bit of text, that's it. But also here very unclear, can I click it or not? Pretty sure I can click the image, but there's also no button, nothing. Discover more is a little bit could be better. And so we make here the redesign for you. New arrivals. We could also put there the logo. It's up to you if you want to have it or not. It's just overall more appealing and more branded. We could here also use the color. I already did it here, so we can use, instead of the price here, the color option if there is a color option. Or we could write 500 reviews, or we can make a short review text, what somebody said about this product. Then shop this style is a very smart button that's working for fashion, very, very good. A little bit of text, and again here the footer. So all of that, I hope I could help you with that one. Here's another one. Yeah, as you can see, we made actually one of these changes for another brand. As you can see, it was from here. They also had a similar design like this, very, very plain and basic. And we make this upscale for them. And as you can see here, we nearly doubled. I think it's 3.6, 3.7. So it's like doubled. As you can see, the revenue for them, okay? And that's a site abandonment flow, so that's the reason the open rate is not too big. That's an average open rate for a site abandonment for fashion. Not for all brands, not for all niches, but for fashion. And if you want to have this for your brand, and by the way, that was just a quick audit. Usually it takes like 1 to 2 hours, and I have access to the backend. That was just a front-end audit with all the information I had, but usually you give me access to your backend, to Klaviyo, Shopify. I make a completely audit, and usually that takes me like 1 or 2 hours, and you get a ton of information. So if you want to have this for your brand, just click the first link in the description below the first link below down in the description, and book a free audio call with me and my team. Bye bye.